Hey guys, Languagehacker here, and today I played some Pirate Rogue. So let me show you what the Pirate Rogue looks like. It's pretty aggressive smart deck, which some of you guys might like. So let's take a look. Okay, as you can see, we have a bunch of pirates. We're not running Hook Tusk. I think stats on Hook Tusk ended up being quite poor from what I saw in HS3 play. So we're just running play stuff on curve, hit him in the head and get him. Which seems to be working pretty well, especially against some of the slower decks and against some of the other aggro decks. Not all of them. Demon Hunter seems to kind of roll this over, but there are still ways to win the game. So let's go over those. You have a couple pirates to play on one, just push some extra chip damage against decks that can't deal one, which is occasionally Druid. They can hero power on two, but if you're on the play, they don't exactly want to be coining out a hero power too often. Trogs to help against Druids as well. A couple of 2-mana plays. On coin, you can just coin out one of the 3-drop. Swordfish is really good. You have quite a few dredges in this deck, which means that when you play Vessel, it's pretty easy to get the Sunken Vessel up as well. There's a couple of preps in here to high roll Vessel early. Prep Vessel on 3 or coin Prep Vessel on 2 into, having a dredge the following turn is really powerful because you just get a bunch of 3/3 pirates and then you can just smack them in the head. That wins pretty quickly. Stabs to close up the game, a Mr. Smite, Krakatoa for a little bit of extra board control, plus some extra damage if your opponent has had some healing and you need some extra weapon swings. Cutlass to trade. Could maybe consider cutting Cutlass. This hasn't been super useful in too many of the games that I've played with it, but it was useful in a couple. And it does give you outs to just trade into something else. For example, if you dredge into a Cutlass, you can still trade the Cutlass and hit something else, which does have some upside. I'm not sure about the Shadow Step. I don't think I've used the Shadow Step in a single game, so it's actually quite likely that you could cut a Shadow Step. Maybe he's put in a second Plague Scientist. I thought the Pufferfist Plague Scientist Wombo combo was a little too cute. I didn't really set it up in any games that I played. Granted, I'm only running one Scientist, but I had this in my hand a lot. More often, I was just dead in my hand, or I played it on a small pirate just to get the Retaunt. So I don't think you need 2 Plague Scientists, but honestly, Shadow Step hasn't really been used at all, so you could probably cut that. What else am I talking about? Sometimes you can consider not going for a pirate off the Swordfish to just dredge more important things, and you can consider, against decks that have board removal, you can consider not dredging up the Sunken Vessel. So you leave it at the bottom of the deck, so that you still have your initial 2 pirates from the Asharan Vessel, but then you leave the 2 pirates at the bottom with a Sunken Vessel, so that you can go something like Mr. Smite Gone Fishing, and on the same turn, you get Smite down and the 2 pirates from the bottom of your deck. And that way you have 12 charge damage. But if you dredge it up quickly, and then you want to smite the turn after, you could get hit by like a Pirate Quality. If you're up against a Paladin or like a Control Warrior, it's something to consider. You could slow down the dredging. But against tempo-based decks, dredge it. Just dredge it. Yeah, Mulligan's not too complicated. Keep some 1-drops, play them on 1. Keep Swordfish if you can. If you have Vessel with Prep, you're going to want to keep that. Otherwise, I don't think you want to keep that very often. Yeah, look for early minions. If you have a 1, I would also consider keeping a 3 or something, because this does a lot of card draw if your opponent can't deal with it. And 5 health is a lot, especially when you're having a 1-mana play into Dagger, into like Courier. They could probably clear the 1-mana minion, but the Courier might stick. Depends on the matchup. Sometimes you want Puffer Fist against aggro decks as well. It's really not that complicated of a mulligan, huh? Just look for the early game. The curve is so low that you just want to find the good stuff, right? Like Swordfish being 12 attack, if you dredge a pirate, it's almost half their health, right? And then that with any other couple of minions pushing damage gets you that pretty quickly. Okay, here's some cool games. I beat up some Druids, beat up some Paladins. I lost a lot to Demon Hunter, so if you're seeing a lot of Demon Hunter, I would probably stay away from that. To be fair, they had a lot of Direct Thars, but the matchup probably doesn't seem that great unless you go for the Prep Vessel high roll. Get an early Vessel and then dredge it out. Here's some cool games. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the other guys I have, and have a great day.
I always do.
How does the Rogue Mirror work? Seems good, but I feel like having 1-drop's better. And I feel like Swordfish is the nuts, so. Nice. Alright, Penguin. Have some snacks. Yeah, don't worry about it. Orpheus. Least I can do is Off of 500 gold for one of my longest subscribers. Interesting turn. I could tempo this out expecting the swordfish, but maybe I just dagger into Cutlass Career. It's more tempo, and then we can do swordfish delay fight later. Probably seems fine. You like stabbing with a dagger? There was a chance I don't equip this sword this turn. So yeah, I lost a damage here. A few coins here, I'm leaving. Well, we know how this game's ending. Vessel into smite, hopefully. Oh, who's playing today, Chum? Who's playing today?
Here we go.
So what's next turn? Vessel fishing? No. We go Vessel, and then we hold the fishing so that we don't lose to the poison combo. So is it worth shadow stepping anything? I could just grab a toe instead. I'm not playing any of these is the thing, so I guess I take Krabito on. No, I don't know, Trump. What do you think? Do you think your city's basketball team will beat my city's basketball team today? £5 gummy bear on TikTok? Interesting. Wait, do I just have lethal? No, it's close though. Can I die? 12 damage, they need 12 for 6 mana? It's probably impossible.
Here we go.
Something to believe. I'm living just to breathe.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Yep, next we go Smite on fishing. And the vessel that comes out, we have to go face. Someone Sage has gone. You moved recently? Well, I hope the move was not too much of a headache. Happy to see you. Pretty solid game there. Kept the good cards. One face. Turn 2 coin prep vessel. So let's toss this because I'm not playing this on 1. They're just going to hear powder on turn 2. Let's look for something slightly different. Maybe a Trog. The amalgam I can keep. Maybe I shouldn't even keep the amalgam. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, probably shouldn't have kept the amalgam. Ooh. This is quite good. Coin prep vessel into swordfish. Swordfish pulls out the vessel. But then I lose the extra damage on the swordfish.
Gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Maybe I find a different dredge? Did not find a different dredge. I don't know, this seems like the play still. waiting. Yeah, I think we do just put the thing on top. It's just too much tempo not to. Like, they're already dying. They can't have nourished yet.
Here we go.
Okay. Scale does do quite a bit here, but it doesn't do enough. Miracle Growth. I can Plague Scientist and push damage through. Okay. They hit like Wild Growth here. They can wake that up and kill the courier, but it's looking like the game would have ended. How big is this coming? That is massive. 5-pound gummy bears. Holy shit, these are big. Damn. They did hit the Wild Growth, and they hit that, so they take less damage. 3, 6, 8, 10. If this is a pirate, I have lethal, right? It's 4, 6, 10, 12, plus the ping. And I know there's a Buccaneer at the bottom of my deck, so I will take exactly that.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Exactsies. Mwah. Look at that. Simple. We kill the druid.
I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
It's fine. Da-da-da-da-da. Fillet Fighter, Dagger, Cutlass, Coin Vessel, Fission. They have the 1/1, we have the Fillet Fighter to deal with it.
May the light grant you peace.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Good coin of 3.
May the light.
I think I do though. Dagger seems fine. Protect the 3/1. The dagger lets me swing next one with the courier.
Already attacked.
It's kind of annoying for them to deal with minions. They don't have that much single target removal. Like, they could righteous defense this, but that's really yucky. Oh wow, that was a great draw.
Here we go.
Do I pre-punch? I could get city taxed otherwise. Sure. That's very bad for me. I think I lost. It was quite the disaster. Breathe me in. Breathe me out. Next turn is probably like Buccaneer Sword. I have 1 mana left over that can help me do some stuff. I don't know if I could ever go without. This is a matchup where if I discover like a Hook Tusk, we can do some funny stuff. 2 minions in hand, 4 spells. Baby, you're the enemy. Do I deviate now? I do this coin weapon? Probably. Breathe me in. Breathe me out. Don't know if I could ever go without. So I want to play the first vessel, but I don't want to play the second vessel until I can use it with Smite, because if I play both sides, it's just gonna get like equality cleared. Could ever go without one little sugar high, little sugar high, one little sugar high.
Here we go.
Do this, but then I get carry old. I think I'm just happy with how much that's done. Trade that off and chill. We could still be carry-all. It'd be tough, but doable. I have watched Moon Nightmare Bone. It's kind of weird, though. Okay, is there enough damage here? I have 8 plus 9, 17. It's a little bit off. No, it is lethal. Because I held. Oh, I thought I had more mana! Ha ha ha, hee 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 hee. Fix it in post. I mean, everything goes face, so it doesn't matter. Is that true? Does everything go face? No, we trade one off. I have lethal from hand, so I want to not die to like their smite. Ha ha ha. See? Was this still the play? Perhaps. They can heal their face for 16, but...
This is not what we
oh. Come. There's an achievement for Lethal Fillet Fighter. Alright, good to know. Fillet Fighter, stab, 6 face, plus 3 is 9. Not quite. I know there's a stab at the bottom of my deck, but I need a thingy to find it.
feed the fish, landlubber.
Oh, I was supposed to take the pirate here, huh?
Never bring a sword to
Let's not talk about it. Yeah. That game is hard, okay? I was like, yeah, I'll take some damage. We can stab his damage. I mean, I missed lethal here with the amalgam, so that was unfortunate. I would have gained +2 attack. This is really bad. I probably lose now. Do I need coffee? I could use some coffee, probably.
The light guides you.
It's okay. We're making things interesting. Plus, it's also good YouTube games when you make mistakes. Because it shows that you're learning. Stop. Stop. I don't want to learn. Stop. Okay. It's at least not a Mackie roll right now. Okay. Still, everything still works. See, it's just extended BM, you know? There we go. There you have it.
Go.
Actually, that's a pretty high legend rank.